What is up, guys? King of Cards. Welcome back to another video. King of the Creed 2. Oh, I think this is the horse race I was talking about earlier. It is this game.
Certainly you were impressed this time. That was fast.
I could do better. Anyone could.
Scusate. I'm trying to find the boat to Venezia.
You're nearly there, friend. Are you in a hurry?
Perhaps not.
You can help us settle a dispute. I bet my friend here, the first stranger to come along, can race the course faster than him.
I suppose that would be me. And if you're right, what do I win?
Perhaps a private riding lesson?
Let me,
Okay.
of course.
Race your horse through checkpoints around Romana. Complete all the laps and then return to the start. Make sure you beat your rival's time. I love this fucking music. I'm on horse, let's go. Why do you keep stopping? I need you to stop that. Oh, of course you fucking fall that time. I know, I know.
Where did the others go?
Home with their tails between their legs. They couldn't stand to be beat. Nicely done, Messere.
Call me Ezio. I still have some time for that private lesson.
It would be my pleasure, Ezio. Call me Amelia.
Ah, there's people everywhere around here. What the fuck? Ah, Ezio, you dog. Man, really just went for it right there in public. Ezio really just said, fuck it, let's just start breaking all the crimes. Might as well.
Please preserve me.
See, now there are public decency crimes against what we just did.
Leave that poor soul in peace, demonio! Long may purgatory make you weep for your sin!
also supposedly a feather around here. Let's have a look, shall we? I don't see no feather. I might have already grabbed this one. Finally got all the chests at least. Huh. Alright, I did the math. I came in with 41 and there should only be 12 in this area, and I now have 53, so should be all good. Finally, I can get back to this game.
Ezio, here! Over here!
Yes, yes.
Ezio, here! Over here!
Yes, I see you. Nope, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Database, recent entries, fast travel station. Venice is situated. Oh, you have to pay the ride to ferry. Yeah, I figured that. Situated on a series of islands surrounded by a lagoon, requiring travelers arriving or departing to take a traghetti ferry. Traghetti come in all sizes, from small ferries that shuttle people around the city to large ships that carry passengers to and from the mainland. Traghetto stations were run by guilds, which enacted all kinds of laws to make sure that only the most connected members had the lucrative privileges of working at a station. Each station had its own rules, which could range from allowing only people of 40 years of age or older to work there, to forcing pilots to only carry 10 passengers per ship. I'm still missing 2 in Florence? That's concerning. I got all of them in Romana, at least. Oh well, I have the important ones from Florence. Secret locations, huh? There's so many of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, nope, I'm missing 5. So I have 23 of these.
My love, I put these thoughts to paper in the hope that I might one day have the courage to share them with you. In time, you'll no doubt learn that I betrayed Giovanni.
Fun.
Thank you, Ezio. You saved my life. I did what had to be done. You would have done the same.
I doubt it. Bravery is not my strong suit. I owe you a debt, brother.
Di niente.
Tutti a bordo! Fra poco si salpa!
That's our traghetto. Venezia waits.
Where's your pass?
Traghetto.
What pass?
You don't have a pass?
You cannot enter Venezia without a pass. Who invited you?
Nobody.
Basta! No pass, no entrance.
Don't worry, Leonardo. I'll come up with something.
Don't just stand there! I need help!
Another damsel in distress. Help the screen when we get back to the docks.
Qualcuno mi aiuti! Non so nuotare!
Okay.
Qualcuno mi aiuti! Non so nuotare!
Calm down.
Madonna.
Oh, you're good. The ladies must like you.
I do try.
I wasn't looking to impress, only to help someone in distress.
Caterina Sforza. Countess of Forlì, noble. A countess by marriage, Caterina. Oh, is this the one? The was notorious far before she ever arrived in Forlì. Raised in the court of Milan, she received a classical education while tutored in the art of war by her father, the Duke. At court, Caterina also acquired a passion for alchemy and hunting. In 1473, when she was 10 years old, Catalina became engaged to Girolamo Riario, the Pope's nephew. They consummated their marriage when she was 14. Yikes. Once in Rome, she was heralded as one of the most outgoing nobles at court, while her husband had a reputation for being one of the most ruthless. With the premature death of the Pope's brother, Girolamo gained even more power. Girolamo. That's what I'm going to go with. Gained even more power, securing the titles of Lord of Imola and Forlì. When the Pope died, looters sacked Rome, destroying Caterina's residence. Unafraid, despite being 7 months pregnant, Caterina rode on horseback to the Castel Sant'Angelo and defended the Vatican with cannon fire and soldiers. In 1484, she moved with her family to Forlì, paid off by someone with a grievance against her husband. The Orsi brothers killed Girolamo in 1488. As a result, Caterina became the ruler of Forlì and Imola. What year is it right now? She wasted no time winning the favor of nearby rulers, revising the tax system, and training the militia herself. Although she advocated peace, when those around her were hurt, she dealt fierce vengeance, frequently killing enemies' wives and children in punishment. Yikes! While Forlì was under attack by Cesare Borgia, the Pope's son, she sent the Pope a letter that had been rubbed with plague sores. Ultimately, Forlì and Caterina fell to Cesare Borgia in 1499. Caterina was captured and sent to Rodrigo Borgia in Rome, who kept her imprisoned for a year and is rumored to have raped her alongside his son. She emerged from the Vatican, her hair had turned white. Exiled to Florence, Caterina died of pneumonia in 1509. Holy shit!
Which is exactly why you impress. And you are Messer...
Auditore, but please, call me Ezio.
I'm Caterina. Now, Ezio, we must find you suitable reward. Do you have any suggestions?
There is perhaps something you could help me with.
I'm all ears.
Yes, Signora. Whatever you say, Signora.
He won't trouble you anymore. I took care of it.
Thank you, Caterina.
Perhaps we'll see each other again. Should you ever find yourself in the city of Forlì, it would be my pleasure to welcome you.
I look forward to enjoying your hospitality.
Please accept my most humble apologies, Messere. Had I known...
It's quite all right, my friend.
To be fair, when you denied me, I was not friends with her.
Ezio. Do you know who that was?
My next conquest.
I don't think so, Ezio. That's Caterina Sforza, daughter of the Duca di Milano. Her husband is...
Husband?
See, her husband is the Lord of Forlì. That woman is as powerful and dangerous as she is young and beautiful.
Sempre come una donna per me.
Ezio, come on. You spent half this fucking game beating the shit out of cheating husbands. Do not make a cheating wife out of this woman.
Everything all right?
Oh.
Better than all right.
Hey, look at that.
You're making amazing progress.
Amazing's quite a strong word.
Then why are we stopping?
Prolonged exposure to the Animus can have, side effects.
Awesome.
It's nothing to worry about. You haven't shown any of the symptoms.
Symptoms? What symptoms?
Degradation of cognition, temporal hallucinations, multiple awareness issues, overlapping realities. You know,
So, what you're saying is...
What we're saying, Desmond, is if you're not careful, you may not need the Animus to visit with your ancestors, which wouldn't be a bad thing, assuming you could control it. Up until now, though, no one has.
Subject 16.
We have safeguards, Desmond. And they kept him in the Animus for way too long, sometimes days at a time. We're being careful with you.
I hope so.
Anyway, I was hoping we could test out your skill retention. See if you've picked up some of Ezio's abilities.
I'm game.
Great. Meet me downstairs when you're ready.
Sounds good.
Hey, nice work today. You're a natural.
Thanks. It's definitely getting easier. I gotta say, after all the crap I went through at Abstergo, it's nice to be with the good guys.
Good guys? Let's not get carried away.
What's that supposed to mean?
In case you've forgotten, Rebecca, we're assassins. I can look it up for you if you like. Basically, it means we assassinate people.
Only when we have to.
It's a choice. You're choosing to kill.
I haven't killed anyone.
No, not yet. But what do you think all this is for? Eh? You think Lucy's giving you Ezio's abilities so you can build schools in South America and deliver rice to starving Indonesians? What are you, Desmond, a vegan? You'd be the first vegan assassin in history.
Look, it's not
No, he
ideal,
wouldn't.
And taking a life is
I really
never
doubt that.
easy. But sometimes there's no other way. Sometimes, Desmond, people have to die for things to change.
She's got a point. But don't fool yourself into thinking you have no say. I mean, isn't that what we're all about here? Safeguarding free will?
I get your point, but you're such a prick about it that I find it hard to agree with you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make it into a whole big thing.
That's cool. So, how's she treating you?
The translation software is still a bit laggy. You're probably catching the odd bit of Italian. Sorry about that.
No worries. Abstergo's machine wasn't perfect either. And the subtitles? Definitely a big plus.
I like having subtitles on just in case I mishear something.
What could 16 have found that needs so much secrecy and security?
Oh, I don't know, do I? Lucy thinks it's something about the Codex, but I'm not so sure. I'm all ears if it's as life-changing as 16 says. Blimey, if I was allowed to use the Animus, I'd be the one in there finding out. Instead, as usual, I'm forced to sit here on the sidelines.
Why don't you use the Animus? Do you not... Well... I know you don't have my DNA, but do you have any assassin ancestry that could help?
What are you up to?
What am I up? Who are you, my mum? I've been running traces on the Codex pages.
Do you want that jaw
If any of them
intact?
still around.
Do you like your
Nothing
face structured the
concrete.
way it is?
Reports of one in the archives of the National Central Library in Florence. Maybe a few in the hands of collectors. Probably Templars. I'd send someone to check it out, but we're very short on manpower.
How do you think the Codex wound up in Italy? I mean, it seems so random.
Dante Alighieri by way of Marco Polo.
Seriously?
Something happened in 1321, yeah? Now, I'm still working on making the connections, but from what I can tell, Polo encountered the assassins while visiting Kubla Khan. This must be when he obtained the Codex. Now, when he returned to Italy, he passed it on to Dante. Dante was close to him, if not an assassin himself. Now, I've no idea what brought the two of them together, but I'll tell you what, I reckon we could find out.
I don't think Lucy wants us messing with the Animus.
Yeah, you're right. We've got enough to deal with. I guess satisfying my curiosity will have to wait.
See, now that was a perfectly reasonable conversation after you'd stopped being a prick. Like, I enjoy your passion for history. That's good. I like it myself. But you're such a cuck.
How'd you get mixed up in all this?
Most assassins, Desmond, are like you, yeah? They're born into the Brotherhood. Not me, though.
Here we go.
What? He asked. Anyway, I've always been a big fan of the unexplained. There's something exciting there, you know? A sense that life is more interesting, more mysterious than we've been raised to believe.
Yeah?
So what, you just stumbled across the Assassins?
No. I found the Templars first, actually. Abstergo is a big company. It's too big, which means there were slip-ups. You know, like that mess they're having right now with the fluoride. Only I was tracking this stuff years ago. I must have been, what, 14? 15?
You knew Abstergo was a Templar company?
No, not at first. I just knew they were up to no good, and I figured maybe I could do something about it. So I started digging up everything I could on the company, posting stuff to news groups, trying to spread the word, looking for people who might have stories to tell.
You must have gotten Abstergo's attention.
Well, fortunately, I got Rebecca's first. Otherwise, I'd probably be at the bottom of a river.
You're welcome.
Yeah, she tried to warn me, told me I was messing with the wrong kind of people.
And what did you do?
I thought you were mental.
But now you know better.
Yep, now I know you're just a bit mental.
Long story short, I saved his ass. Multiple times. Should have dropped him and let Abstergo have their way.
Listen to you, trying to be all badass.
So what happened?
I have a gift, Desmond. I have a gift for seeing things, making connections. Like your eagle vision, you know? Only useful.
We offered him a place with us.
Yes, you did, yeah. The alternative? A life on the run from the most powerful organization on the
Useful.
planet. I decided to prolong my life. I'm eccentric like that, so I signed up.
Motherfucker, you're the weakest link.
Ever since. Best part is, I love it.
What's this for?
I'm keeping tabs on the other teams.
Other teams?
The Templars have been hunting down the pieces of Eden using the map they got from you at Abstergo. Luckily, Lucius provided us with a copy as well, allowing us to pursue them.
And how's that working out?
So far, so good.
If they find even one of those pieces, we're gonna have problems.
Oh, you're picking up on that, are you? That is why we're training you. Once you've acquired the necessary skills, we'll be able to send you into the field.
And what about you? Why aren't you out there?
I'm not out there because my expertise lies in other areas. And to be honest, I prefer it that way. But make no mistake, Desmond. I'm an assassin through and through. I've killed before. I expect to kill again. It's just that I prefer not to.
I don't give a fuck. I'll still whoop your ass. What's it been? A fucking day? This is the first time I've come out of the Animus.
So what's the plan?
We're gonna see what you've managed to retain. Come on. Abstergo's out there, looking for us. They're better funded and better equipped, so it's only a matter of time before they find this place. We need to be ready for them when they do. I want you to activate the warehouse's defense system. I'll let you figure out how to reach the sensors.
Oh, come on. Not even a hint?
Open your eyes, Desmond.
Raju, get him! There!
Okay.
Lucy? I'm seeing things.
Do the hallucinations last longer than 30 seconds?
No.
Then it's nothing to be worried about. It'll pass.
Don't like that.
So, how am I doing?
You've picked up every single one of Ezio's skills. The adoption rate is fantastic. Another day or two and we'll be done.
Alright, you gotta tell me. Why Ezio? Why Italy? I mean, we could have just gone back to Altair again. Followed him during his early years.
It started with 16.
Ah, good old Subject 16. He repainted my room, you know. With his blood.
I'd been going through his files. Vidic flagged a couple of his Animus sessions. A bunch of different ancestors, different dates and locations. Ancient Africa, the Middle East. But towards the end, he became obsessed with Italy. I think he knew about the vault. few of the records of his later Animus sessions are missing. And the sessions that are there... After everything the Templars put him through, after everything I put him through, it's all scrambled. If we hadn't pushed 16 so hard, we'd have the answers already. And maybe he'd still be alive.
So you're after the Codex and the Vault?
I knew you had an ancestor in Italy who was at the center of all of this. All right, I think we're done for the day. You should get some rest.
Lucy, what happened to 16 wasn't your fault. You were just as much a prisoner as I was.
Thanks. Good night, Desmond. I'm glad you're here.
Where the fuck do I sleep? Good God. This one's lasting a second. Hello? Oh, I know who that is. That's the woman that you spared in the first game.
What the hell? What is this? Where am I? It's Acre. That must be his target. I must have passed out. Just having some kind of weird dream. Going without sleep for who knows how long. Guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Hold on, can I? Hold up. Nah. Just curious if it'd let me loot. Alright. A lot of Templars in this region. Nice try.
It's the woman from Acre. What's her name? Maria. Yeah. I wonder what he wants with her. Whoa. Alright, wasn't expecting that. Wait a second. Why aren't I following Altair? I'm stuck here with Maria? Oh shit. That must be... This is one weird dream.
Yep, there she goes.
Sorry to barge in on you like this, but it's getting late and we were... Hey, you okay?
Yeah, all good. Weird dreams, that's all.
Alright. I'll let you get ready. See you in a few.
I would have answered with no, I am not.
Good of you to join
My
us.
brain is melting.
Long night.
What a professional approach.
Leave him alone.
Shut
Well,
the
you'll
fuck
forgive me
up,
if I wanna get
Sean.
some actual work done. Madness, isn't it?
Sean, please, that's enough.
All right.
Hey,
Hi.
you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
You sure?
We lost 2 more teams last night. That's 8 more of us, just... gone.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what to do anymore. It just keeps getting worse and worse.
Hey, remember what you told me? You gotta have faith. And look, here we are, safe and sound.
For how long? And when they find us, then what?
When that happens, if that happens, we'll deal with it. I'll keep you safe.
Anyway, enough with my little breakdown. I should get back to work.
Desmond, I don't think you're qualified for that shit. Like, I'll keep you safe. Bullshit. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you all have enjoyed it as much as I have. So, till next time, guys. Bye.